Londonorama, a slice of life in the capital. Chapter 2. A walk through history, Roman roots, and medieval splendor. London's story begins over 2,000 years ago, when the Romans arrived on the banks of the River Thames and founded a settlement called Londinium. This humble settlement would grow into one of the most powerful and influential cities in the world. The Romans left a lasting legacy on London, including the city's grid-like street plan, its walls, and its amphitheatre. Londinium became a major trading center and a hub of Roman administration in Britain. After the Romans departed in the 5th century, London fell into decline. However, the city would eventually rise again, becoming a major center of trade and commerce in the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, London was a walled city with narrow streets and timber-framed buildings. The city was home to a diverse population of merchants, artisans, and laborers. London was also a major center of learning, with several schools and universities. One of the most iconic landmarks from this period is the Tower of London, which was built by William the Conqueror in the 11th century. The tower served as a royal palace, a prison, and a place of execution. It is one of the most visited tourist attractions in London today. Another important medieval landmark is Westminster Abbey, which was founded in the 10th century. Westminster Abbey is the traditional burial place of British monarchs and has been the setting for many royal weddings and coronations. London's medieval past is still visible today in the city's many historic buildings and monuments. From the Tower of London to Westminster Abbey, these landmarks stand as a testament to London's rich and storied history. Chapter 2. A walk through history, the Great Fire and its aftermath. The year 1666 marked a turning point in London's history, a time of devastation and renewal. The Great Fire of London, a cataclysmic event that raged for 4 days and nights, consumed much of the medieval city. It is estimated that over 13,000 houses, 87 churches, and countless other buildings were reduced to ashes. The fire left a trail of destruction that stretched from the Tower of London to Temple Bar, forever altering the city's landscape. In the aftermath of the fire, Londoners faced the daunting task of rebuilding their city. Under the leadership of King Charles Roman II and Sir Christopher Wren, a renowned architect, a grand plan was conceived to transform London into a modern metropolis. Wren's vision included wide streets, elegant public buildings, and a new cathedral to replace the destroyed St. Paul's. The rebuilding process was a monumental undertaking that spanned decades. Brick by brick, London rose from the ashes, and new architectural wonders emerged. St. Paul's Cathedral, with its majestic dome, became a symbol of London's resilience and a testament to Wren's architectural genius. Other notable structures, such as the Monument to the Great Fire and the Royal Exchange, were also constructed during this time. The Great Fire of London was a defining moment in the city's history, a catalyst for change and innovation. It paved the way for a more modern and orderly London while preserving its rich heritage and cultural identity. Today, visitors can explore the streets of London and admire the architectural legacy of the Great Fire, a testament to the indomitable spirit of Londoners. The lessons of the Great Fire. The Great Fire of London left a lasting legacy, not only in terms of its physical impact on the city but also in the lessons it imparted. The fire highlighted the importance of fire prevention and safety regulations, leading to the establishment of the first fire insurance companies and the development of more effective firefighting techniques. Furthermore, the fire served as a catalyst for urban planning and renewal. The rebuilding of London provided an opportunity to address the city's overcrowded and unsanitary conditions, resulting in wider streets, improved sanitation, and the creation of public spaces like parks and squares. The Great Fire of London also had a profound impact on the city's social and cultural fabric. The devastation caused by the fire brought Londoners together, fostering a sense of community and resilience. The rebuilding process also attracted skilled workers and artisans from across the country, contributing to the city's growing diversity and vibrancy. The Great Fire of London was a transformative event that shaped London's physical landscape, its social fabric, and its cultural identity. Its legacy continues to resonate today, reminding us of the city's capacity to overcome adversity and emerge stronger than before. Chapter 2: A Walk Through History. Victorian London's Transformation. As the 19th century dawned upon London, the city was poised for a remarkable transformation. The reign of Queen Victoria ushered in an era of unprecedented growth, innovation, and prosperity, leaving an indelible mark on the city's landscape and character. During the Victorian era, London's population swelled dramatically. People flocked from the countryside and from overseas, drawn by the promise of jobs and opportunities in the rapidly expanding city. This influx of new residents led to a housing boom, with entire neighborhoods springing up to accommodate the growing population. The Victorian era also witnessed a surge in industrialization. Factories and workshops sprang up along the River Thames and in the eastern districts of the city, transforming London into a global center of manufacturing and trade. The city's infrastructure underwent significant improvements with the construction of new roads, bridges, and railways connecting London to the rest of the country and the world. Amidst the industrial growth and urban expansion, the Victorian era was also a time of great social and cultural change. The city's wealth and prosperity led to a flowering of the arts and culture. New museums, libraries, and theaters were built, and London became a hub for artists, writers, and intellectuals. The Victorian era also saw the rise of social reform movements. Concerned citizens worked to address the appalling living conditions in the city's slums, leading to improvements in sanitation, housing, and public health. These reforms helped to lay the foundation for the modern welfare state. Despite the progress and prosperity of the Victorian era, London was still a city of stark contrasts. The wealth and privilege of the upper classes stood in stark contrast to the poverty and deprivation experienced by the working class. The city was plagued by overcrowding, pollution, and crime, and many Londoners lived in squalid conditions. Nevertheless, the Victorian era left an enduring legacy on London. The city's iconic landmarks, such as the Houses of Parliament and the Tower Bridge, were built during this time, and many of London's institutions and traditions can be traced back to the Victorian era. Chapter 2: A Walk Through History, War, and Resilience in the 20th Century. The 20th century was a tumultuous time for London, a period marked by both great adversity and remarkable resilience. The city faced the horrors of 2 world wars, enduring air raids, bombings, and the loss of countless lives. Yet, through it all, Londoners remained steadfast, rebuilding their city and preserving its spirit. The First World War brought unprecedented challenges to London. As the conflict raged across Europe, the city became a target for German air raids. In September 1915, German Zeppelins dropped bombs on London, causing widespread damage and loss of life. The raids continued throughout the war, with the city experiencing some of its darkest days. Despite the devastation, Londoners refused to surrender. They worked tirelessly to repair the damage and maintain a sense of normalcy. Air raid shelters were built, and blackout regulations were enforced to protect the city from further attacks. The spirit of resilience and community prevailed as people came together to support and encourage one another. The Second World War brought even greater devastation to London. In September 1940, the city became the target of a sustained bombing campaign known as the Blitz. For 57 consecutive nights, German bombers pounded London, unleashing a relentless barrage of bombs that turned entire neighborhoods to rubble. The Blitz was a harrowing experience for Londoners, but they endured with unwavering fortitude. They sought refuge in underground shelters, and when the raids were over, they emerged to clear the debris and rebuild their lives. The resilience of Londoners during the Blitz became a symbol of hope and defiance for the entire nation. In the aftermath of the war, London embarked on a massive reconstruction effort. The city centre was rebuilt, with new buildings rising from the ashes of the old. The scars of the war were still visible, but Londoners were determined to create a brighter future for themselves and their children. Today, London stands as a vibrant and cosmopolitan metropolis, a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of its people. Chapter 2: A Walk Through History. London's Architectural Heritage. London's architectural heritage is a testament to the city's rich and storied past. From the medieval Tower of London to the modern skyscrapers of Canary Wharf, London's buildings tell the story of the city's evolution over the centuries. One of the most iconic examples of London's architectural heritage is the Houses of Parliament, home to the British Parliament. This magnificent building, with its Gothic Revival architecture and iconic clock tower housing Big Ben, is a symbol of British democracy and a must-see for any visitor to London. Another architectural highlight is St. Paul's Cathedral, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture designed by Sir Christopher Wren. This awe-inspiring cathedral is one of the most recognizable landmarks in London and a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. For those interested in medieval architecture, the Tower of London is a must-visit. This ancient fortress, founded by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, has served as a royal palace, a prison, and an execution site. Today, it is a popular tourist attraction, home to the crown jewels and the ravens that are said to guard the tower. For a taste of Victorian architecture, head to the Albert Memorial in Kensington Gardens. This elaborate monument, dedicated to Queen Victoria's beloved husband, Prince Albert, is a stunning example of high Victorian Gothic architecture. And for a glimpse into the future of London's architecture, look no further than the Shard. This towering skyscraper, designed by Italian architect Renzo Piano, is the tallest building in Western Europe and offers breathtaking views of the city from its observation deck. These are just a few examples of London's rich architectural heritage. With its diverse range of buildings from different eras, London is a city that offers something for everyone interested in architecture and history. This video was created from an ebook on sale at www.pagebook24.com using a self-developed program by Pasquale DeMarco. Download the ebook now.